everyone, welcome back to Hope and Coffee. I'm Hope, and with me is my coffee, and for some reason my monitor just moved like I have a ghost, so there we go. You will notice if you've watched the hair episode that my hair is actually looking the way I wanted it to look. It is finally the shade of blonde I was hoping it would be. Now it's flat and it's not curled. Please forgive. Some days we just do as much as we can, and that's just what we do. So this episode is kind of just it's not about my 90-day journey. This is about my first 30 days on YouTube. I have created so funny enough, my first day on YouTube was June 1st. Now we are a couple days already into July, but I wanted to take a look at what my analytics were looking like. And I was actually pretty surprised. So if you haven't subscribed already, I would really love if you did that. But thank you so much for being here and thank you for joining me. And I would love your comments. I wanted to share a little bit about what you guys have been doing on your end. So from what it looks like is, it seems as though it's going pretty well. Now, it's not like booming, it's not going viral, and that's okay. I didn't expect my little life to go viral. My life is just my life. It's nothing of great, there's nothing super crazy going on. I talk about books and mental health and self-care and wellness, and we just enjoy ourselves and have a cup of coffee and a conversation. And I think that's okay. What we also have is we have had about 1,600 views, and that is phenomenal. So of the approximately 33 videos that I've pushed out, that is really awesome. I am so glad that we have had so many people want to just take a peek at what's going on. So thank you for being here, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll stick around. If there's something you'd like to see, if you want to see more books, if you want to talk about poetry, if you want to talk about movies, anything like that, please let me know. We can talk about nostalgia. We can talk about stuff from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, anything like that. I got you covered. I do want to mention that of those 1,600 views, it's approximately 37 hours, which is crazy to me because my episodes are between 8 to 10 minutes long. And that means people are watching them. Like, that's a lot of hours for such short videos. So thank you guys. But also wanted to highlight the top 3 current videos that people seem to be watching or seem to be checking in on. And I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure what is drawing people to those videos. Maybe I'll try to figure that out and do a little bit more on some of those episodes, or try to figure out what in those analytics is drawing people to those. But number 1 is the 90-day reboot episode. There were over 400 watches on the 90-day reboot episode. So super impressed by that. Thank you so much. Honestly, the reboot is going incredibly well. I feel fantastic. I am on such a great high about myself and my wellness and how I'm feeling. I am checking in daily with my handy dandy notebook. And I am on week 2 right now, and I've started working on filling out my Monday because that is today. Today is Monday. I am also super impressed that the D&D episode, the intro to D&D episode, was number 2. Almost 300 views. So I have I have a lot of thoughts about D&D. D&D is something that I love. I am more than happy to talk about D&D. We can get into some weeds about D&D, character building, all that sort of stuff. That is up to you guys. Whatever y'all want. Y'all like, subscribe, what have you. Y'all tell me down in the comments below. We will get into it. And then the third one, this is the funny one. This is the one that actually made me chuckle a little bit. The mall. Okay, something about the mall. Is it the nostalgia? Is it the retroness of the mall? Do people have really great feelings when they think about the mall? Because I know I do. I had wanted to do a whole episode about the mall. Man, I just remember the mall. Now, I will tell you, when I worked at the mall, I was a much heavier girl. So, like, as much as all my friends and people, they were wearing like the Abercrombie and, all that sort of stuff, I couldn't fit into Abercrombie. Like, I would go in there. I probably could wear like a guy's shirt, but of course that wasn't the girl thing to do. The girl thing to do when I was in high school was like, what did we do? We'd wear the t-shirt with the cami over it, or the double t-shirt, or we would like layer for days. Like, it was like 3 or 4 shirts. It didn't matter how hot we were layering. So we did that. We had like the flare jeans. So that was high school for me. That was a whole thing. But yes, the mall episode. Man, I miss the mall. Like, good food court food. Like, I remember, I went, like I said, in that episode, I went to the mall recently. No McDonald's in there, no Sbarro pizzas in there. Chick-fil-A was still there, but I mean, like, we didn't even have like that amazing, like, it's like that random food place that you can get like the wings and the fries, but you also get like the Philly cheesesteak. It's like the random food place, but it's all super cheap. Like, that place was there, and like, it was always packed, but it wasn't there anymore. But yeah, that episode was number 3, and it was 200 plus views, and I was like, man, people actually really liked that episode. So is it the nostalgia? Is that what y'all love? I'm just curious. Like, I would love y'all's feedback on like what it is that y'all are like digging or liking or like are intrigued by, because I don't really know. I am actively trying to reply and comment on any comments that I see. I just figured out via my dashboard, because again, I've only been on YouTube a month, just figured out via the dashboard that they put all my comments, like when people write a comment, they put all my comments in one place so I can go in and I can just like respond. It's brilliant. So I just went in there and tried to respond to everybody. So I am actively trying to comment on everybody. Also, please check out the Argos episode where we've got our merch. I'm wearing his little shirt today. He's my little buddy. He is my little guy, but all the proceeds will go to him and his little upkeep. He has his annual 11-year checkup next Friday. I just scheduled that this morning, so we'll cross our fingers. Here he is. I actually took a little Instax see his little white beard. I know that looks terrible because Instax are never great, but I love little Polaroids. Took that yesterday because he was just sitting on the bed being the little king that he is. But I promise I will bring him out here. Again, he's just in the room right there. And I will see you all on the next page. Subscribe, and I'll see you later.